Welcome back to my channel on SSC Mathematics from Zero to Guru. Today, I will teach you how to subtract subtraction in modular arithmetic. Let's go. So in my last video, I taught you how to add number in modular arithmetic, and I explained that when you are adding two numbers in modular arithmetic together, so the principle of addition holds, but what you have to note is that when you are adding in a particular modulo, then what you must have must be an element of your residues. That is, you must not have a number that is the modulo or the number that are greater than the modulo. For example, if I'm working mode 5, then what I must have as the result of my addition are numbers between 0 and h, so 0 and 4. I hope you understand. And I taught you how you can calculate or how you can construct addition tables modulo. Today I'm going to continue from where we stopped, but I will start with subtraction. So subtraction in modular arithmetic also follow the same approach and also follow the same principle with subtraction of whole numbers. So but what you must note, don't forget, if you write minus like this without cycling it, so then you have abused operator, since we all know that when we are subtracting or when we are performing an operation in a modular arithmetic, is not a normal operation. So because you have to ensure that the result you are going to get is in that particular modulo. So how do we do this? Let's go. For example, before I give you two numbers to subtract together, let me tell you how you can convert numbers into a simplest positive form. For example, write the following in simplest form. Write the following in simplest form. Number 1, I have minus 3 in mode 8. Number 2, I have minus 37 mode 5. Sorry, my pen is misbehaving. So minus 37 mode 5. So if you want to write this in a simplest positive form, you understand now? Since we all know that, okay, this is minus 3, we know we are working in modulo 8. And don't forget, we are working in modulo 8. The set of residues in modulo 8 are set of number between 0 and what? And 7. You understand now? So you will observe that, so minus 3, is not in this set of numbers. You understand now? So it implies that maybe when you are adding, it is possible when you are adding, so especially when you have a negative difference, so that is when the number you are subtracting so is larger from the subtractants. You understand now? So then you are going to have what? You have to have you are going to have negative difference. So how do you now tackle that? If you want to convert this number to simplest form, so the simple method I use to teach my students is this. We are working in modulo 8. So just first of all get rid of this in your mind. Then abstractly, it means you are having what? It means you are having 3 alone. Then now think of a multiple numbers. You understand? A multiple of 8, so that falls immediately after 3. You understand that you are going to get after 3. or that is, let me say, that is very close to 3. This is what I'm trying to say. You know, if I have 1, 4, 5 here, you understand now? And if this is the number we are looking for, maybe the modulo, then you are going to find a multiple, I mean, in this type of what? The multiple of this modulo that is very closer to that number. For example, now, you know, this is 3, right? You know, if you are considering the, I mean, multiple of 8, so the closer multiple of 8 that is greater than 3 is 8 itself. You understand now? So it means you are going to add this number by 8. Oh, I hope you understand. So you are going to add this number by 8. So this will give you 5 modulo 8. It is not difficult. Don't worry. Let me do the second example for you. The second example, you know, that's minus 37. So mod what? Mod 5. So don't forget what I told you. So you first of all get rid of this negative from your mind. Then you have 37. So you now think of a number out of the multiple of 5, since we are operating in mode 5. So that is very close to this 37. You know, we can say 35 and 40, right? You understand now? But you must not take 35 because 35 is lesser than 37. You have to take the one that is greater than it. You understand that? So in this case, it is what? It is 40, right? So then you now say minus 37 plus what? So plus 40. And what is that? So that will give you 3. So mode what? Mode 8. So you don't need to stress yourself. Mode 5. So you don't need to stress yourself. So let's say they give us another example that involves subtraction of 2 integers. For example, I have evaluate number 1, 12 minus 3, mode 7. Then the second one, 2 minus 15, mode 5. So don't forget, you don't need to stress yourself. The first one is simple. You can use the 2 methods I taught you in the addition. That is, you can perform the operation straight away, or you can just find their value, simplify them in that particular modulo you are working with. So this is mode what? So mode 7. So then 12 minus 3. You know 12 minus 3 is what? So it's 9. You understand now? So you have 9. So but we know that 9 in mode 7. So the number does not fall in mode 7. What you have to do is to what? Is to divide to have a number that falls among the residue. So you divide by 7 and you write the remainder. How many 7 are we going to say? 9. That's 1, remainder 2. So then therefore you can calculate adequately that 12 minus 3 is congruent to 2 in modulo what? In mode 7. In mode 7. Sorry for my pen. So then likewise for the second one, I have 2 minus 15. So you can use any of the method. You can first of all do this, convert it. This is already in what? In mode, okay, we have to operate in modulo 5. So we have to operate in modulo 5. So if we are to operate in modulo 5, you now say 2 minus 15. You know this same thing as 2 minus 15. And 2 minus 15 will give you minus 13. And don't forget you are working in what? Modulo 5. And minus 13 is not among the residues of modulo 5. Then you have to convert this to what? simplest positive what? So simplest positive form. And to do this, don't forget the approach I told you. It is very simple. Just first of all, get rid of this negative from your mind. So then you have 13. Then now think of a multiple of 5 that is greater than 13, the one that is very closer to 13. You understand now? You know that is 15. You know we have 10 and 15, but I told you are going to consider the one that is greater than what? That is greater than 13. In this case, it is what? It is 15. Then you now say minus 13 plus h plus 15. So if you subtract it, minus 13 plus 15 will now give you 2. Then your answer will now be 2 mod 5. You can see it is very simple. Let me give you another example. Number 3, construct subtraction. I want you to construct subtraction modulo 3. You understand now? That is the set of all possible pairs of subtraction you are going to have. So when you subtract the numbers in what? In modulo 3. So don't forget how I did that in the case of addition. You know we are working modulo 3, then my residues are 0, 1 and 2, right? So then you are going to write that in the table. You have something of this nature. Don't forget your operation. You have 0, you have 1, you have 2. Likewise, you have 0 here, you have 1, you have 2. Then you take it one by one. Don't forget we are working in modulo 3. So 0 minus 0, it is 0, right? 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Don't forget minus 1 does not falls among the residues, right? So then you have to convert it to a simplest form. You know minus 1, so you are working in mode 3. So I said you are going to get rid of this negative first and think of a number that is immediately after 1, which is what? So which is multiple of 3. You know it is 3 itself. So then you now add this number to 3, minus 1 plus 3, that will give you 2. You understand now? Likewise, 0 minus 2, that's minus 2. So I said you are going to get rid of this negative. Then think of a number that comes, of the multiple of 3 that comes after 2. You understand now? That is immediately greater than 2. So that number is 3, right? So then you add this minus 2 plus 3. So that will give you 1. So you can do this for this case too. 1 minus 0, that's 1. 1 minus 1, 0. 1 minus 2 is minus 1 again. So you know it is 1. So don't forget which of the positive of 3 follows immediately after 1. So that is what? That is 3. When you add minus 1 plus 3, that will also give you 2. That will give you 2 as well. So 2 minus 0, 2. 2 minus 1, 1. 2 minus 2 is 0. So if you notice, all the numbers, all the possible the difference, so are number that falls in this residue. So these are how you are going to construct a subtraction in any modulo. So what is the difference is that if you want to construct it in modulo 7, your residue will be number between 0 and 6. So for the first top right column and the one in your left hand column. So then before you carry the operation. So if you understand this, please don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel and share with others. So I encourage you to check your past questions, solve some questions on subtraction of modulo. If you have any question, don't hesitate to get back to me. So I will meet you in the next video. Thanks.